Welcome back to Bazzar Repairs. You got an old hard drive that you're ready to throw away, but you want to make sure that all the data on the inside is destroyed. Well, I have one right here. And just wiping it is just not good enough for me, even though there's really nothing on here that I care about. So I'm going to show you guys what I do to my hard drives when I'm ready to toss them in the bucket, literally. So stay tuned and I'll show you what I do. Get ready. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is get your hard drive and get some hot water running. Yes, hot water running. You have no risk of getting shocked because, it's unplugged, and I'm pretty sure I don't even see any big capacitors on here or anything, so you're not going to have to worry about anything. But just proceed with caution, and you didn't hear this from me. So once you have enough water here, you're just going to want to dunk it. Just get it in there and let it sit for about 5 minutes or so, okay? What you want to see is maybe there will be a little bit of bubbles on the side. Just gonna want to make sure the water gets all the way in there, all the way in, okay? And after 5 minutes, go ahead and get some tools. Make sure, I think they're hex bits, and we're gonna get this thing popped open, and I'll show you what the next step is gonna be. All right, it's been about 5 minutes, so let's just get my iFixit original toolkit that I love so much. All right, let's get that out here now. See if you can, just want to zoom in for you guys, make sure you can see that well enough there. Alright, trying to zoom in here. Enough there. Alright, so I got my T9 bit. Let me just make sure this fits here. Yep. Alright, so we're just going to loosen up little board here. Oops. I think there is 3 screws, and this thing hopefully will come up. We will see. This is the actual the hard drive that I used when I first was going to start mining Bitcoin before I quit like an idiot, which probably would have made me a lot of money, but I never pursued it. This was back in 2013. So this is that hard drive. Alright, so now we got that board out there. We'll just set that to the side. What do we got there? Alright, I like these hard drives, they're really well built. Now let's go ahead and flip to this side here and do these with the same bit. Using a little bar here on my screwdriver just to get things loose. And there's 4 loose. Now I can just unscrew. And keep these screws if you want for other projects. I like to keep a lot of extra screws just in case, but I have plenty, so I'll go ahead and get rid of these. Alright, now this is an old hard drive, man. This is not SATA, this is an IDE. Old school boy. Let me see, I'm just looking to see if there's any other screws. I don't see any. There might be something under here, but let me just see. What do we got? Whatever it is, this thing is on there. No screws, okay. Alright, what is under there? Alright, so let's see if we can get this thing open. It has got a good seal on it. Oh yeah, you know what, it looks like the outer part here has a seal. I see what you did. So you can see here, let me just zoom in a little bit. So it looks like there's a seal that they did right around the outside. So I'll peel that off. And then I can even get a razor blade or something to kind of break the seal. Sorry, I don't have any nails. Okay, there we go. There we go. So the water probably didn't do anything because this thing was sealed. But I appreciate that. That means it's a well-built hard drive. All right. Now I feel it coming loose. Whoa. All right. Let me zoom in a little. Okay, my camera zoomed in all the way. All right, so this is cool. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove these 2 screws here and the 3 screws there. And let's get this thing off. So let's see if we can do this one, these 3. Make sure you guys can see. All right. Break it. Break it. Why not do this one too? Why not? Break it. All right. 1, 2, 3. Coming all the way off. Almost. These are really well built. Alright, let's see if you come loose. No loosey-goosey? A little loosey-goosey. Nothing there. No big deal. Alright, let me get another bit. It looks like I need a little smaller one here. One of these will work. Let's see if I can get these off here. Let's see. Nope, that one's a little too small. Those look a little too big. Here we go. I think I misplaced this one here. Let's see. There it is. Okay, same thing, breaker bar. I mean, aren't these things cool? I mean, the fact that you can store data on plates using like magnetic charges and stuff that I don't even understand fully in zeros and one is pretty freaking cool. Like our version of a record player. Alright. So 1. 2. 3. Alright, so now the discs are all loose. We just want to see if we can get it to come up. Now usually this should just lift right up, but it's not. So different manufacturers must have different methods in place to keep it from lifting up. But let's just see if we can get these things to slide out. If I, there's how it looks there. I kind of dump it. There we go. All right. So we can move this to the side. You can just go ahead and throw that away. All the data is on these 2 discs right here. But we're not done with those. Just give me a minute. We're going to move this over. Now, like I said, the data on here. Okay. The data on here uses some kind of magnetic field or something to write zeros and ones, from what I understand. So what we want to do then is get a magnet. Now you can get a big speaker or something of no, I couldn't find a speaker, but I do have this iFixit magnet pad. This thing is completely, as you can see, it's magnetized. So just take the disc, flip them around like that, and that has to mess with the magnetic field of these plates. Now maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but I'm going to tell you right there, it's got to do something. Next, what we're going to do go ahead and just get you a knife of some sort. And then we're just going to just make some slight cuts in the data. Slight cuts. Cool. Run that around the magnetic field a little bit more. And we're going to go do one more thing. Now this thing may not do anything at all. But, for no apparent reason, I'm going to try and see, and just see, maybe it does something. Okay, what we're going to do is, let me turn this off. We're going to rub a little UV light on it. Like I said, what this does, probably nothing, but it looks cool as hell. Alright, now we got a little UV light. Alright, let's power back on. Okay, so, let's see. Now, last step is we're going to bend these mother suckers. Just like so. Bend it and bend it. Now, that's it, guys. And you can take them and toss them in some water and bang them with some hammers. But if anyone wants to get the data off that, you know what? You can have the goddamn data, because this is freaking ridiculous. Okay, but so guys, I hope you enjoyed my video on how to completely destroy a hard drive so nobody can get the data unless you're an extreme professional, which those guys can probably just unbend it and then reverse the UV, put it back into some kind of device, and actually still pull data. Well, if you can do that, then like I said, go ahead. With that said, guys, I'm going to end this video. Please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Many more videos to come. Bye-bye.